Nothing's gonna change. Everything still remains the same. I can't do what 10 people tell me to do. So I guess I remain the same. Sitting here resting my bones. And this loneliness won't leave me alone. 2,000 miles I roamed just to make this dock my home. Now I'm just gonna sit on the dock of the bay. What's up, Mad Titan? Watching the tide roll away. Ooh, ooh, sitting on the dock of the bay, wasting time.
I'm at my house in Georgia. Oh, just go back.
Hey, why? 'Cause I got nothing to live for. Looks like nothing's gonna come my way. Now I'm just gonna sit on the dock of the bay. How many of y'all know that song? Watching the tide roll away. Ooh, ooh, sitting on the dock of the bay, wasting time. I love that song, love that song, love that song. I don't know why that song has been in my spirit. It was on my spirit right when I pressed play, or right when I pressed to go live. And so I engaged with it. Love that song, sitting on the dock of the bay, wasting time. And to be quite frankly, some of y'all are wasting time on some of these manifestations, and I'm about to tell you why. Right? If your manifestations, if the things that you desire, if the things that you want to bring forth, if they are not in alignment with spirit, if it is not backed by spirit, if it is not supported by spirit, then that manifestation may not come to pass at all. And if the manifestation does come to pass, then it will dwindle away quickly. Hear me out here. If what you are desiring, if what you are wanting is not in alignment with spirit, with your transformation, with your betterment, with your growth, with your expansion, if it is not in alignment with those things, if it is not in alignment with the things that your soul craves, with the things that your soul needs to continue evolving, to continue growing, it's not going to happen. Or if it happens, if it is brought forth, then you'll have it for some time, and a couple of things will happen. One, you'll realize that whatever it is that you wanted, it's really not all it's cracked up to be. You'll realize that it has just been hype. Okay? We've had that experience before where we swear we want something, and then we end up getting it, and we be like, damn, this is it? That's because it's not backed by spirit. Or sometimes the things that you want, they just don't come to pass. It just doesn't manifest. And I'm telling you why. It's because it's not spiritually backed. It's not something that is for the development of you spiritually. It's not something that is going to help you to grow, to expand, and become who you divinely are. It is not something that you are going to implement into your life and is going to help you to touch the lives of others and help them to tap into with their higher selves. So you really have to assess the things that you are calling into manifestation. You really have to assess your why. The things that you want to manifest in this physical world, your physical desires, your earthly pleasures, your earthly manifestations need to be in alignment with spirit. When it is in alignment with spirit, the manifestation happens Godspeed. Okay? Meaning it don't take no time. Right when you have that desire in your heart, things start happening that let you know that it is coming into fruition for you. Okay? But it has to be connected and tapped in and tuned into your overall development. It has to be something that is going to help the development of those people who come in contact with you and whatever that manifestation is. Okay? It happens instantly. So, for example, wanting to be an entrepreneur. Many people want to be an entrepreneur because it looks cool. It looks fun. Many people want to be an entrepreneur because they just want to say that they don't work a 9 to 5. And you're missing the blessing in whatever that 9 to 5 is. When wanting to be an entrepreneur is spiritually backed, what we're talking about is your human desires. Your human desires need to fulfill a spiritual need. Your human desires should fulfill a spiritual need. So entrepreneurship for me was just not about saying that I owned a business, but it was really about spiritually being able to be free and spiritually being able to give of myself in a way where there was equal reciprocity. Yeah, shout out to you, Mad Titan. Thank you, buddy. So becoming an entrepreneur for me was really about me being able to complete my soul mission and being able to do what my spirit was calling me to do. It was really about me being able to be a coach full time, a spiritual healing coach full time. It wasn't about, oh, I can't stand this job. Oh, I can't stand these people up here. It wasn't that. And a lot of times we want things for that. A lot of times we want to manifest things for basic ass reasons that don't support us spiritually. Oh, I really want this. Ooh, I want a relationship so bad. Ooh, I'm tired of being single. I need me some in-house love. I need, you want a relationship for that. Or, oh, couples goals. Or, oh my God, they look so cute. They look like they're doing the damn thing. But you're wanting a relationship based off of what you're seeing external to you. But when you crave a relationship for you to have someone who compliments you and who helps you to develop spiritually, that's when it manifests. When you crave a relationship because you need to understand connection, you need to understand partnership, you need to understand a soul mission as a couple, you need to understand what it is to truly experience love, deep sacred love. But when you only want it because it's looking good, wearing matching outfits and going on vacations and having someone to scratch that internal physical itch you got, it don't manifest. Or if it manifests, it's a bullshit ass relationship that does not serve you, that is not helping you to grow, that actually is reinforcing some of your traumas, that is reinforcing some of your beliefs that you actually need to be changing and transforming. So a lot of y'all are not manifesting the life that you desire because what you are wanting is not spiritually backed. A lot of you are wanting to manifest things because what you see from an external perspective. It's not the thing that resonates deeply within your spirit that you're craving and that you're going after and that you're seeking. And so I want to challenge y'all to really get clear about what it is that you are wanting. Really asking yourself why. Really asking yourself, how does this serve me? And when you have an idea of something that you want to manifest, I want you to get really deep and down with that thing. Think about the consequences, the repercussions, the benefits, the blessings of that manifestation. Think about everything that is going to be birthed. Think about everything that is going to come from this thing coming to life. And as you do that, you'll be able to say, oh, this is in alignment with my spirit. This is in alignment with my growth. This is in alignment with my evolution. Like I said, for me, even manifesting dream. And y'all, and here's the thing, when it comes down to manifesting from a spiritual place, you will get spiritual guidance on how to do it. Let me tell you how I manifested my relationship with Dream. I knew spiritually that I needed to learn about real love, real acceptance. I needed to heal an abandonment wound. I needed to heal attachment issues. And it's hard to heal attachment if you're not in a relationship, right? It's hard to heal abandonment if you're not in a relationship, right? because you're already alone, right? Because you're already detached from something. So, what I was doing to manifest a real sacred relationship that was going to give me clarity and guidance on those things that I needed healing with, I would listen to Stevie Wonder always. I'll be loving you always. I would meditate to that song. And I meditated to it for months. Like when I was working at Lowe's, y'all. Can you believe I used to work at a hardware store? Learned a lot in that space. But when I was working at Lowe's, y'all, and I'll be working outside lawn and garden, working with the plants and all of that stuff like that, I would I would have my headphones in and I would just listen to that Stevie Wonder song on repeat over and over and over and over again. And I was manifesting a love that was displayed in Stevie Wonder's song. But beyond that physical need for companionship, or like, oh, it looks good to be in a relationship, oh, it looks like it would be so much fun to have somebody to come home to, blah 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 blah, spiritually I was needing to connect with someone who was going to help me to tap deeper into my own power. Spiritually I was needing to connect with someone who we could have a joint soul mission together, and we can complete something, and we can do something that was powerful and that was shifting. Spiritually, I needed to connect with someone who was going to help me to realize my divine feminine energy, my creativity. Spiritually, I needed to connect with someone who was going to show me and teach me self-discipline. So the relationship was backed by spirit, and therefore it manifested. Okay? So I really need y'all to ask yourself why. Why do you want this business? Why do you want this relationship? Why do you want to travel? Why do you want that specific car? Because a lot of times, the things that you want, you probably already have. But you're not recognizing that you are, excuse me, spirit coming through with the bird. You probably already have these things, but you don't realize it. Excuse me again, y'all. Y'all gonna have to excuse spirit, because it ain't me. I haven't eaten anything since way earlier today. Okay? So, you need to assess why you want what you want. If it is not something that is aligning with a spiritual need, with something that you need on the soul level, the manifestation of it may manifest, but is it going to last? Is it going to fulfill what it is you're actually seeking for? For example, one more example, and I'm going to get off of here. I got a homegirl that just went and got a BBL. And it's crazy to me because I could see what she's really seeking and searching, but she felt like the BBL was going to give her what she needs. And of course she says, I just want this body, my butt's flat, or whatever it is that she was saying. She went and got a BBL. But what she is deeply spiritually craving is acknowledgement, is attention, is to be honored on a very sacred level. And let me tell you how I know this. I've been knowing her since we were in high school, so many, many years. And since I've been knowing her, she's always craved attention. She's always done things for attention. And I recognize that she lacked that deep love from her parents, and that they gave her attention through money. Right? Money, clothes. In high school, she was driving a Mercedes Benz, just to give y'all an understanding. I had a little Honda Civic that my mama paid like $3,000 cash for. This girl was driving a Mercedes Benz. But the difference between us was obviously the cars, but was the way that our parents loved on us. See, my mom gave me attention by being at all of my basketball and volleyball games, by sitting down and talking to me, by providing for me an emotional, mental attention and agreement, by being really present. Her parents gave to her by saying, here, wear these True Religion jeans to school. Have all the Jordans that you want. Drive this Mercedes Benz. So she was receiving attention in that way, but the attention that she was really craving was that she's loved, she's honored just for who she is, not for her appearance. But she doesn't realize that. And so what does she manifest? She manifests the BBL. Now, is that BBL going to fulfill what she is really craving internally? No, it's a false perception. She's going to get attention. She's going to get looked at, but it's still not going to feel what she's needing spiritually. And so the same thing goes for y'all. There are things that you need spiritually that your physical manifestations can assist you with. But you need to really understand where it is coming from and what it is actually going to do for you at the soul level. Because a lot of times you want shit based off of the external appearance of it. I need you to know and understand what this thing is going to do for you at the soul level. How is it going to benefit you spiritually? When you understand that your manifestations come quicker and they're sustainable. You sustain it because it's fueling you and it's filling you on a spiritual level. Okay? Some of y'all want this house, you want this car, you want this bag. Then before you know it, you taking that bag to the resale shop, car getting repossessed, and you can't afford your mortgage. And that's because it was like, oh, well, this house does look good. It's aesthetically what I want. Or you rush into a relationship because he looks good, because he checks off all the boxes, but does he fulfill you spiritually? Does she fulfill you spiritually? Are they giving to you at the spiritual level? Are they in alignment with what your soul and spirit needs? Here's the beautiful thing, though. Here's the beautiful thing. Regardless of what you manifest or what you don't manifest, spirit is always at play. And you're always going to come to a realization of what is real and what is not. So no matter what, I'm just telling you the truth. You can manifest quicker when the things that you want are in spiritual alignment. When the things that you want are not in spiritual alignment, when the things that you want are strictly for your physical, carnal pleasure, sometimes they're slow to manifest. And when they do manifest, you cannot sustain it because it's not spiritually backed. It's not spiritually grounded. The ancestors are not like, let me make sure that you get this because this is going to help you to tap deeper into your purpose, deeper into your passion, deeper into your healing. Okay? So either way, you can still bring something to life, but is it going to be sustained? Is it going to be something that you can maintain? Is it going to be something that fills your spiritual need? So I just want to let y'all know that your physical wants, your physical desires should fulfill a spiritual need. The things that you want physically should be fulfilling you spiritually. When you have that connection, when you have that heart and mind connection, when you have that ego higher self connection, because that's what we're really talking about. We're talking about your ego, your humanity, being in connection with your higher self, your higher mind, your divinity. When you have that connection, it's nothing to bring something to life. And though you may not see it physically, you can see it spiritually. And you get all of these signs and synchronicities and correspondences that let you know that what it is that you want is indeed for you to have. You get the messages, okay? So I want y'all to know that, and I want y'all to really meditate on the things that you're calling forth into your life right now. We're always manifesting something, okay? So, yeah, that's dope, Flex. That's so true. It's so true. When it's not in spiritual alignment, that shit gets snatched up real quick. Anyways, y'all, love you. Again, if y'all need to talk about these things, I'm here for y'all. Just hit me up. Use the link in my chat. Let's talk. Let's have a conversation. I love talking to y'all, family, especially on that one-on-one basis and getting real and being vulnerable and being open. Okay? Yeah, Carmen, when Spirit has a message for you, listen. I love it, y'all. I love y'all. Y'all stay up. We'll talk soon. Peace.